mess it up when perfection keeps you haunted. All you need is your best, my love. It's all anyone ever wanted. Love is how we do. Let no judgment overrule it. Love, I look to you and I see.
Fireplace is burning bright, shining all on me. I see the presents underneath the good old Christmas tree. And I wait all night till Santa comes to wake me from my dreams. Oh, why? 'Cause That's Christmas to me. I see the children play outside like angels in the snow. Will Mom and Daddy share a kiss under the mistletoe? And we'll cherish all these simple things wherever we may be. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me.
I listen for the thud of reindeer walking on the roof. As I fall asleep to lullabies, the Lord is coming soon.
The only gift I'll ever need is the joy of family. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. I've got this Christmas song in my heart. I've got the candles glowing in the dark. I'm hanging all the stockings by the Christmas tree. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, the joy that fills our hearts and makes us sing. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me. Oh, why? 'Cause that's Christmas to me.
Meanwhile, in the drawing room, the Crawley family is gathered, serving themselves, no doubt, from the buffet that has been laid out for them by the servants before the big party downstairs. Violet Crawley, the Dowager Countess of Grantham and matriarch of the family, is at the center of the action as usual. Now, Lady Edith, the middle daughter of Lord Grantham and Cora, is obviously quite put out by this little inconvenience.
Remind me again why we are starving ourselves.
Oh, Edith, you know, it's our family tradition to always let the staff have their lunch on Christmas Day. Besides, it's really no bother for us to serve ourselves just this one time of the year.
That's right. Change is coming. And I, for one, am glad of it. I think it's wonderful that the staff has an opportunity to spend time with each other. And I hope in the future they will have more time to spend away from serving this family.
Careful, Tom. Too much change isn't good for anyone.
Well, I for one will side with Tom. After all, if he and I are mad enough to take on the Crowley girls, well, we are going to need to stick together.
Oh, Matthew, it's just like you to stick up for the working class. Now, Robert, take care. Do not drink too much. You have all afternoon and evening to go. Have you written your speech?
Oh, I'm working on it, Mother. But it's difficult to find my focus amid so much chaos and change. I'm sorry, I was going to say that it's difficult to find my focus amid so much chaos and change here, with all the changes that are going on.
You're right. You know, I do say, keep the changes coming. Just bring them on.
What?
Yes, especially if it means more freedom and opportunities for everyone. Ha,
No.
not everyone has been as fortunate as my dear husband Thomas. I'm so proud of him. Transforming himself from becoming our Downton chauffeur to becoming an integral part of the family. I mean, all most people need is an opportunity.
Well, I just hope today can be a day of calm. It's Christmas after all. Can't we stop this talk of change and chaos? Matthew and I have a future full of hope, and with Tom's help, we'll turn this great estate around and lift this family out of its precarious financial situation.
Well, well, well. Aren't we full of surprises today?
I do hope so. I should hate to be predictable.
You are anything but predictable. And I agree. This should be a day of peace and calm. After all, we are celebrating the birth of Jesus, the one who fulfilled the long-awaited prophecy of Isaiah 9:6. A child is born for us, a son given to us. Authority rests upon his shoulders, and he shall be named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, let's speak of peace and not work. It's just not done on Christmas Day. Certainly not by my daughter.
Well, I think it's marvelous. We've raised smart and strong daughters. Mary is just trying to provide for the family's future.
Well, at least she has a future. I haven't the first idea what's going to happen to me. Oh, Edith, maybe if you weren't so sour and glum all the time, someone might want to change that.
Mary, you're not always such a pride yourself. I've seen sweeter dispositions on a crab apple.
Mother.
Well, I, for one, think that she is the sweetest and dearest crab apple ever.
Oh.
Now that's the Christmas spirit. Let's celebrate charity and love on this holy day.
O'Brien, lady's maid to Cora Crawley, the Countess of Grantham, is never particularly happy. Although she sometimes flatters the ladies of the house, she rarely means it. She is downstairs gossiping with Thomas as usual, this time about Matthew and Isabel Crawley.
I'm sorry, but I've got my standards. And if anyone thinks I'm going to tug on my forelock and curtsy to this Mr. Matthew Nobody from Crawley Nowhere.
O'Brien! Are you discussing Mr. Crawley?
Yes, m'lady.
May I help you, your ladyship?
Yes, Mr. Parsons. This is the teacup that was missing from the tea service. I found it in my dressing room, but I was very upset at the conversation I heard when I came in this room. O'Brien, Mr. Crawley is Lord Grantham's nephew and heir. You therefore will accord him the respect that he is entitled to.
But you don't like him yourself, m'lady. You never wanted him to come. You never wanted him.
You are sailing perilously close to the wind, O'Brien. if we are to be friends, you will not speak in that manner about the Crawleys or any member of the Grantham family. Now, I'm going up to get ready for this evening's festivities.
That's not fair. Not down here in the servants' hall.
I agree. It's like if she were a real lady, she would have run for me and handed me the cup, that's all.
It's not her territory. We can
Who
say what we like.
says?
The law and Parliament.
Not when I'm in charge. Mind your speech. Hold your tongue, or you'll be out of work, Thomas. Get to work!
Friend? Who does she think she's fooling? We're not friends.
No.
No, and you're not friends with the girls neither. We're servants, you and me, and we get paid to do as we're told, that's all.
Maybe, but I like to think that even though we work for them, we're also friends. What's that Lord Grantham said this morning, that because of Jesus, we became friends and family of God? I think that's true. When God put on flesh and blood and lived among us, we all became family. And that's my Christmas wish, that love would prevail, that we all would truly live as family, and that my husband would walk through that door and wish me a happy Christmas.
As matriarch of the Grantham family, Violet has trouble keeping her nose out of business that is clearly not hers. We find her snooping around the Christmas tree, looking at the cards, looking surreptitiously at those that are obviously not hers, and looking judgmentally at those she feels unworthy of display.
Oh, you would have never seen such a combination in places of high and low. Oh, what is the world coming to?
Learning anything new or juicy there amongst your son's Christmas cards, Violet?
Oh, it's good to get out of the crossfire of the family sometimes.
Oh, yes, especially this time of year. Emotions can run high and temper short. So many expectations about how things are supposed to be.
Yes, and they certainly are not what we expected. Your Matthew becoming Lord Grantham's heir. And marrying our Mary. Oh, not what we had wanted.
Well, I have the distinct honor and privilege to while away my hours and gaining years with you.
Well, I have grown accustomed to you.
Oh.
It is certainly not like the old days for women of my stature and breeding. But it's challenging sometimes. I do miss the way things used to be.
Well, I don't doubt that. But what are you hoping for today? What is your Christmas wish, Violet?
I wish for the thunder, but I do wish for the old era of the Edwardian period. There was so much prosperity. It was such a wonderful time. Lots of garden parties and long, lazy afternoons. That's what I hope for. A return to the golden age.
Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. I didn't mean to interrupt. Were you all having a talk?
Oh, trust me, we were not.
We were just talking about our Christmas wish. What did you hope for, Cora?
Oh, to see my children settled and happy. To love and be loved.
Yes.
It's all very simple. Isn't that what we all hope for?
Yes.
Oh, you're so wonderful, the way you see things simply. I've never seen such simplicity in a woman of your breeding.
I'll take that as a compliment.
I must have said it wrong.
What on earth are you doing hiding in here? Come! We must have a drink. Come out, quick, quick!
Oh, it appears someone has already had a bit to drink.
We're coming, Robert. We don't want to miss a thing.
I love Christmas. Christmas, celebrate! Chop, chop!
Mary, Matthew, Robert is about to make a speech, and that isn't a good idea.
Well, it was bound to happen. He hasn't had a drink in ages. And with the Christmas holiday upon us, well, some of us are prone to overindulge.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to speak for all of us as I thank his lordship for this wonderful Christmas party and for a marvelous year.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
And I'd like to say
For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
That's me!
Which nobody can deny.
That's true. All right, so I'd like to say
truly are grateful for all you have done to provide for us this year.
Just a minute.
But let us also be grateful for all God was able to accomplish through the trust and faithfulness of the Virgin Mary, who was a willing servant, even though it must have been overwhelming, must have been very confusing to her. Yes, we must wonder if she truly understood all that was in store for her as she gave birth to Jesus. The Gospel of Luke tells us that both she and Joseph were in awe at all the shepherds told them about the Christ child. And she treasured their words, and she pondered them in her heart. May we too ponder all God has done as we continue to give our lives to God in thanksgiving